You know, people often stop me on the street and say, Ellen, do you like fruit? I do. I enjoy fruit. I enjoy cherries, all variety of grapes. I enjoy little tangerines, pears, peaches. I like potatoes.
The spotlight is now fixated on Hollywood, revealing its increasingly exposed underbelly, largely catalyzed by the recent release of the film Sound of Freedom. Barely a month since its debut, this cinematic revelation has laid bare the grim undercurrent of human exploitation within the industry. The unsettling narrative remains one of those unspoken truths that the entertainment capital prefers to shroud in silence. As discussions continue to swirl around the reasons for its past concealment, an even more intriguing facet emerges: the conspicuous avoidance of the topic by Hollywood insiders themselves. Among them, Ellen DeGeneres, a prominent figure in the entertainment world, has conspicuously refrained from addressing the Sound of Freedom and its associated controversies. Yet a contrasting dynamic unfolds among her followers, who have inundated her comments and social media posts with references to the film. The pertinent questions that surface are twofold. What actions, if any, has Ellen DeGeneres taken in response? And more profoundly, what does her silence convey about Hollywood's collective stance on the explosive themes illuminated by The Sound of Freedom? But of course, before I spill anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now, let's dive in.
Next topic, Sound of Freedom. Have you seen the movie yet?
So a lot of people have asked me this.
Yeah.
As a new mom, I don't think I can emotionally handle it just because of the subject matter. And I cry during Pixar movies. I'd be a total mess.
Everyone knows Ellen DeGeneres. She had a really successful talk show in Hollywood. After she stopped doing the show, she started connecting with her fans on social media, mostly on Instagram. Her posts show that her fans really like her and support her. They write nice things in the comments, but something different is happening now on her new Instagram and TikTok posts. Her posts are still getting a lot of comments, like usual, but these comments are not the same. They all say she should watch the popular movie Sound of Freedom. This has been happening for a few days now, and it's making people wonder why so many comments are about this movie. What's even stranger is that Ellen hasn't said anything about it. Her silence is making people even more curious and suspicious. On August 1st, 2023, Elijah Schaefer, a person in the media and a former host on The Blaze, shared a video on Twitter. The video showed the comments on Ellen's recent post. In the video, Ellen is talking about how she likes fruit in a TikTok video, and she's doing it in her funny way. But then the video shows the comments, and many people are telling her to watch Sound of Freedom. Are you going to see the movie Sound of Freedom? Sound of Freedom? I enjoy the Sound of Freedom. Do you like the movie Sound of Freedom? These are just some of the comments on this video. Clearly, the discussion revolves around the film. People's comments range from mentioning the title, Sound of Freedom, to even asking Ellen if she liked the movie. The fact that Ellen hasn't responded is making her fans even more suspicious. Could this be a way of revealing that she hasn't watched the movie? Furthermore, could she be a part of the Hollywood elite, the group that's reportedly working hard to suppress the film's viewership? The movie, Sound of Freedom, narrates the journey of former Homeland Security Special Agent Tim Ballard, portrayed by Jim Caviezel. The plot delves into how Tim Ballard willingly left his job to establish Operation Underground Railroad. This organization is committed to combating child exploitation groups. Released on July the 4th and distributed by Angel Studios based in Utah, the movie has been met with positive reception since its launch. Impressively, it stands as the first independent post-pandemic film to surpass the significant milestone of $100 million in domestic earnings.
Step in eradicating this crime is awareness.
I did a lot of research on it, and according to all the research, it was way worse than anything I showed you.
Despite its impressive success, the film has faced accusations of catering to support from the QAnon group. For those unfamiliar with the term, QAnon is a conspiracy theory collective known for various far-reaching conspiracy claims. One of these claims centered on the belief that former President Donald Trump would use his presidency to expose and dismantle a concealed network of prominent demonic child predators, subsequently ordering their arrest and execution. Both Jim Caviezel, renowned for his portrayal of Jesus in Mel Gibson's 2004 movie, The Passion of the Christ, and Tim Ballard have explicitly refuted any allegations that Sound of Freedom is designed to resonate with QAnon followers. Despite these clarifications, a considerable number of filmgoers assert that there are concerted endeavors within mainstream Hollywood to quash the film's impact. A quick search on TikTok using the film's name yields numerous videos displaying disrupted or terminated screenings of Sound of Freedom. These occurrences seem to bolster the assertion that influential figures within Hollywood are working diligently to hinder wider access to the movie. Yet against these efforts, the film continues to attract viewership, with a resounding call for it to be seen. On social media, individuals have connected Ellen DeGeneres to the movie, bombarding her recent posts with references to Sound of Freedom. A Twitter video shared by Schaefer clearly underscores public displeasure regarding DeGeneres' lack of acknowledgement or discussion about the movie. The trend of tagging Sound of Freedom in Ellen DeGeneres' posts is palpable. Now, however, the focus has shifted from questioning why DeGeneres has become a focal point in this disclosure.
Where is the rash? What area were you telling me about?
My shoulder.
Lower than that.
A YouTube video shared by the channel, Did You Catch This?, introduces a layer of complexity beyond the widely discussed aspects of this situation. The video suggests that there might be more to the story than meets the eye. Within its content, there are assertions that some individuals have subscribed to a conspiracy theory linking Ellen DeGeneres to the late offender Jeffrey Epstein. These claims take a further plunge by involving Epstein's private Caribbean island, Little St. James. The video even delves into the speculation that DeGeneres may have drawn inspiration for the design of her chat show set from her now-canceled show, which was allegedly connected to Epstein's island. While these claims might appear to stretch the boundaries of credibility, they remain a topic of discussion. The video also brings to light an earlier conspiracy theory that tried to associate DeGeneres with an entirely unfounded narrative. This theory claimed that several high-ranking Democratic Party officials were involved in a child and human exploitation ring, purportedly operating within the basement of a now-shuttered pizza shop. This unfounded theory, often referred to as Pizzagate, emerged from certain online communities. It's important to note that this theory lacked any confessions from supposed victims or concrete evidence, leading to its widespread discrediting and debunking by reputable sources like Bloomberg, The Washington Post, and The Los Angeles Times. Epstein has been at the center of numerous accusations over the last few months. Among these allegations, one that garnered significant attention was the claim that he had hosted certain celebrities on his private island, with some allegedly flying there using his private jet. Epstein's plane, referred to as the Lolita Express, was indeed utilized to transport individuals to his island. However, there were serious allegations that the jet was also involved in transporting underage girls to some of Epstein's properties. Following Epstein's reported ending his life while in custody in 2019, certain lists were circulated on social media, implicating high-profile individuals in visits to his island. On this list were several celebrity names, which were potentially added by a subset of social media users with the intention of associating public figures with the financier's criminal activities. The list contained 124 names, predominantly celebrities with left-leaning political affiliations. Notable names like Oprah Winfrey, Beyoncé, Eminem, Tom Hanks, and even former President Barack Obama were mentioned. However, when this list was cross-referenced with the actual flight logs made available in the court records, it was revealed that 36 of the named celebrities had never been aboard Epstein's aircraft. This included all the names mentioned just a moment ago. Although many individuals have been cleared of involvement, misinformation continues to spread. Notably, certain names like lawyer Alan Dershowitz and former President Bill Clinton do appear on the authentic flight logs. Despite concerted efforts by conspiracy theorists to implicate Ellen DeGeneres in the flight list, they failed because she has no record of setting foot on Epstein's island. Nonetheless, this doesn't shield her from public scrutiny for her lack of response regarding Sound of Freedom. It's likely that the trend of inundating her comments with references to the movie will persist until she addresses the matter. While Ellen DeGeneres remains silent on Sound of Freedom, other prominent figures are lending their strong support to it. A particularly vocal advocate is Mel Gibson, whose endorsement has been widely recognized. Since the movie's release, Mel Gibson has consistently engaged with and promoted it. When a respected figure like Gibson freely endorses a movie, it inherently enhances its appeal. This could very well explain the film's impressive performance in theaters, despite the alleged opposition from the Hollywood elite. Although the Hollywood establishment has been called out, it seems that a collective silence pervades the industry. Most Hollywood stars have refrained from commenting on the movie, leaving it without much recognition or acknowledgement from within the industry. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.